Alright, guys, how are you doing? This is Leo from Codes and Posters, and today I'm gonna talk about the quote: "You can't hire other people to do your push ups for you." Right. So you can't hire other people to do your push ups for you. Um, I think basically this quote, what is saying is that you there's certain things in life, like your progress and your learning. You just can't. You just cannot. You just can't do it by yourself. Some things in life only you can do by yourself, right? So, uh, like some things and many things in life, it all depends on you, and it's all about your actions, um, and it's your personal growth. So this quote here is talking about your personal growth, right? That only you can be responsible for your own growth. So when it means doing the push-ups for you, it can be interpreted in completely different ways. But I think basically what is meaning here is that the push-ups is your growth in general, like your exercise, which can be anything that you want to get better and you want to accomplish, like your skills, your mental health, your physical health, right? Like you can't hire anyone to do these things for you. Like only you can do these things, right? Which is quite an interesting notion, because it kind of says that you can't escape from the inner work that you have to do to become a better person, right? So nobody can make you lose weight. Nobody can make you become smarter and become more in peace with yourself. Nobody can help you. You can't hire someone to actually change the ways you behave and change if you're not happy with yourself, if you have problems of self-esteem and anything. Like the only thing you can do is to help yourself, right? And yes, you can hire mentors, you can hire coaches, but the only things that they can do is to provide you with guidance, right? Is to provide you with guidance. They cannot actually go there and execute the work for you. You have to do the work. You have to put in the hours and the dedication. You have to control yourself, right? So I think that's what this quote is really all about, and I think it's a very profound quote. It's very funny also in some ways. That's the reality, you know how it is. Because when you're born, from the moment that you're born, you are watching things, you are seeing things, and your family teaches you how to do your first steps, and then you learn how to speak, and then you go to school, you learn how to write, and then suddenly at some point, then that's when it gets tricky, because you then suddenly life brings you into different paths, and then most of the people, they actually don't end up learning the other important good things and the foundations to have a good life, right? And then some people don't learn about being more conscious. Some people don't learn into finances. Some people don't learn into how to be healthy. Because society only teaches the basics, right? And then if you want to go very advanced in your life, and if you want to acquire all the knowledge of all the disciplines in life, is really hard, you know, because you gotta make a balance. You're gonna really try to strive for a life of balance where you can have a little bit of everything, so you can be like financially independent, but you can also be healthy, and you can also not have mental problems. You can be with peace of mind, and you can be happy with yourself, and then you can help others, and then you can have an amazing life, right? Without any addictions. So yeah, I think that in order to achieve this great life, this is about really doing the push-ups. Basically, it's about going after it, because no one will actually go for you, you know. And in today's society, I mean, most of countries and cultures and society by itself just tries to bring you to the dark side or to the wrong side of things, you know. And then if you're smart enough, at some point you're gonna learn that the things that you need to have a great life are not so much, right? Are not so much. And I'm not saying it's easy to have a great life, and by no means I'm saying I have a great life. I still have a lot of stuff that I have to go through. I have a lot of push-ups. I have to do a lot of push-ups in many different fields in life. But what I'm saying is that it's totally possible, I think, to achieve it. Even though it's hard, because you see that some people, like people that seems to be very successful at something, are not so successful in something else, right? So somebody can be very famous and successful but have problems with addiction. Like, for example, suppose that you are rich, and you see many celebrities, this is happening a lot with celebrities, like they don't have a money problem, but they have an addiction problem. Or sometimes you see people with money problem, but sometimes they're very healthy, you know. They can be like, they don't have a problem with health. Sometimes you see people that have a problem with health, they are like overweight, and they are really unhealthy, but they have a problem with their minds. Or maybe they don't have a problem with their minds. But my whole point is that I think what everybody should try to reach, and I understand that it's very difficult for people to reach, is each little part of the equation in balance, right? So for you to have a good life, because normally what you tend to see is like kind of imbalance, I would say, right? You see like either people reaching extremes, like extreme wealth or extreme fitness, right? You see these people, this usually gym personal trainers, like in the gym, so they achieve the perfect health, but they can't find ways to achieve financial freedom, right? So as you can see, your goal, your objective is to achieve all these things, and try to reach a balance in all these things. When I say financial freedom, I'm not saying for you that you have to be extremely rich. No, you just need to have enough money so you can sustain yourself and you keep doing the things that you love. Because also that's another thing, right? Imagine that you reach all these things, but then imagine that you reach your health, you reach your financial freedom, and then suddenly you're not doing what you love, right? Basically, you're not doing what you love, and then even though you're healthy and you don't need to worry about money, you have other problems because basically you're not loving what you do, and then maybe none of these other things will make sense to you, right? So that's why I'm saying it's important to reach a balance, right? And as I say, for you to reach a balance, only you can do the things by yourself, right? Only you can actually reach these levels. You have to do your push-ups by yourself. Also, something interesting about this quote is that thing that you certainly you can learn a lot from other people, and you should seek for mentors, you should seek for YouTube videos, or you should seek for books, you should seek for different opinions also, because everybody's gonna come with one opinion, and you should actually listen a lot of different opinions so you can make your own mind, right? And then when you do that, it's a constant work, never ending. That's not something. I think learning and growth in life is a never ending thing, right? You're not gonna go and say, oh, now I'm done with this. Now I'm done growing myself. I'm okay with the level I am. I want to stay like this. I think that's a very risky thing to do, because the world keeps changing, and the world offers so many different opportunities that maybe you might be missing out on something. Maybe you think for example, maybe you haven't dig much into spirituality, right? Maybe you're this kind of person that is very capitalist, and you're like an entrepreneur who is very smart, very good with business, but there's this entire thing inside of you that is still very empty, when we're talking about love, when we're talking about relationships, and when we're talking about existence and our role in the universe. What is our meaning in the world and in the universe? So maybe these kind of things, they didn't catch you, like maybe for you still don't find any sense in these things. So but consider that you might be missing out an incredible world that is waiting for you in other areas of spirituality. So I'm saying, don't be so skeptical about things. Be very open-minded to learn new things, because you can find things in your life that are going and probably can revolutionize your life and really disrupt the way you see things, right? Um, yeah, so I think that's something really important for you to consider, considering that there's no end in learning. Like learn is an ongoing process, and life, just by the fact that you are here living and breathing every day, that by itself it's school, right? Because life is always in evolution. So, society is always constantly changing and teaching us things, you know, and there's so many things we can learn from what's happening in the world. On every day there's something new happening in the world that we can learn from, and we can take some lessons that we can try to incorporate in our lives, right? So yeah, very important to keep learning, and very important to set up like a schedule and a routine in your life, where you can put like some time blocks during your week where you can actually keep learning new stuff, like keep like reading new books and watching some people that you enjoy, some mentors, people that say interesting things that you might find useful for yourself. You know, learn about finance, learn about health, learn about mindfulness, learn about meditation, learn about learning, you know, because sometimes you can also learn. There's many people these days, the many interesting people, they teach best ways to actually learn something, you know, and learn about your friends, learn about people around you also. You can learn from everyone, even you can learn from your children, you know, even from children, they sometimes can propose valuable lessons to us. Oh, never think that it's too late, never think that you're too old. You can learn even if you're 90 years old, you can still learn. And the world keeps surprising us, right? This thing about the future is so interesting, because we we have no idea what's gonna happen today or even in the next minute. And sometimes you can see that like how life and how every minute is so precious to us, and how we should actually take this moment that we are and the right moment, and we can enjoy it at the maximum we can, you know, like eliminating our worries, trying to always like be positive thinking, you know, have a positive mindset, and just enjoy life, you know, enjoy life as it is, with everything that comes. And life will throw you many challenges, life will throw you many difficult things, but if you really learn how to embrace life, you will take these challenges, and you will accept these challenges as something for you to embrace, you know. I know it can be really tough. I know it can be really hard at times, and like people can act in very bad ways to you. That I know is, I mean, you shouldn't be a fool also to actually let anyone step into you, right? But also you should acknowledge that everything is an experience, and everything that happens to you is a chance for you to learn something about it, right? That's how I think each one of us could see life, and by having a view, having these perspectives on life, I think it will make you a much better person, much more peaceful person, and have peace of mind, you know, which is great, you know. It's great to live with peace and to have peace of mind and to do what you love and to pursue what you want to do and what you love, you know, and keep learning. I think keep walking, right? Like Johnny Walker says. It's quite funny, right? They do like they do this slogan for whiskey, for like alcohol beverage, which is like very clever and is a very deep one, which is keep walking. Johnny Walker. Which is quite interesting, right? But yeah, keep walking, keep learning, keep doing your push-ups every day, because you have to go, like, if you want to keep a good body, if you want to stay healthy, you have to consistently go to the gym. And the same applies to the mind. Like, if you want to have peace of mind, if you want to have stop your worries, or if you want to be more happy and achieve more happy things in your life, you should keep practicing. You should keep every day like practicing this, you know, because the moment that you are sad or angry about something and you don't practice changing this state of mind, and you have to do through actions, you know. If you're sad and depressed, and if you like keep in this state of mind, this negative, depressive state of mind, you're gonna it's gonna like basically destroy your life, right? It's like and I know like some people really have problems, you know, with depression, and I know that depression is something that I mean, our minds, our thoughts are sometimes just so vain, so stupid, the way we think about things and the way our expectations and we get excited about something that didn't still even happen, and then we get disappointed when that thing that was supposed to happen didn't happen, because we create these things in our minds and we create these fantasies and we create these stories in our mind instead of actually facing a reality. So if you are to have a good mindset, a great peace of mind, to be able to perform your best, you have to practice. You have to actually, it's a daily, you have to put yourself in your schedule in a daily practice of mindfulness, right? So you have to actually try to do like meditation every day for the mind, you know. Maybe try half an hour every day in the morning or before sleeping, but it would be great if you do it just after waking up. You will just wake up and try half an hour or 20 minutes of meditation, and see how it feels after 1 year. See if you're gonna have more peace of mind. See if you're gonna be less neurotic about your feelings and about your emotions. Like, try it for yourself. See how it works. Yeah. So yeah, basically, if you can set up a routine for yourself, like a schedule. Think about routines, of things that you can do every day, because some things you have to do every day, and I think meditation is one of them, exercising is one of them, and then maybe take the weekends, if you work on a 9 to 5, or if you don't work, take like 1 hour a day for learning, only for learning new things, exploring, learning new things. Imagine this compounding itself through time, through the years. Imagine how great you're gonna be, how much growth you're gonna have. So yeah, this is my advice to you. This is totally relatable to this quote, right? You can't hire other people to do your push-ups for you. And thank you very much, and see you next time. Bye.